goes by. People always ask me why black holes. Listen up, baby girl, shit, I'm about to let you know why I always got a black holes. Whoa, 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 whoa. They talking shit up in my comments. Yeah, they don't know, but I'm about to block them. Cause every day, I block hoes. They be being shady, yeah. Whoa, 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 whoa. Cause you know I block hoes, baby. In different area codes, baby. You never know, but I block.
Hey y'all, happy Monday. What is up, everybody? Shout out to y'all. Thank y'all for being tuned in on this good old Monday night. Thank y'all for y'all patience. This is an impromptu live, y'all. I was hesitant about going live tonight, but I got a nail appointment in the morning, even though I can still do a live tomorrow afternoon slash evening, but when stuff come up, it come up, child. So I'm getting ready for my trip. So I was like, let me just hurry up and do a little quick one too tonight so I can keep up with my content. Yeah. And then some before I even get into that, let me do my shout outs first, y'all. We ain't gonna get too far ahead of ourselves. Let me see who in here on this good old Monday night. Because the streets is kinda dry right now. They're a little dry. Y'all. Hey, Miss Renee. Hey, Terry, bro. Thank you for the copyright and fair use, per usual. Shout out to you. My girl Tony in the building. Miss Whitty. Hold on, y'all. What is this? Ooh. Okay, I'm going to check it out. I can look at it in a few. Hey, discussion board, blessed beyond measures, Miss Nancy, Miss Mel. Shout out to you. Y'all, please refrain from putting any CC's name in the chat. I don't care if y'all put nicknames or whatever, but try to refrain from putting actual names in the chat. Because y'all know I try to keep what other CC's do on their platforms away from my channel. Because I don't want no parts of the drama, the beefing, or anything like that. We all disagree, but what it is. We can't stop nobody from talking, just like can't nobody stop me from talking on my platform. Cause I'm making to what it too. But like I said, y'all can put nicknames, but try to refrain from putting their actual names in the chat if y'all don't mind. Hey, Miss Ashley. Hey, La Lot of Business. Trina B. What's up, my love? Alexis Snooky. Miss Love Mail. Fifi in the building. Miss Marlene. Gemini Rising. Shout out to you, my girl. Miss Stephanie, Miss Jackie, Miss Shalene, Miss Nina, Miss Marlena. We got Kelly in the building. Okay, look at you with the night live. And I don't do these too often. I've been doing them more and more lately since my fiance been working out of town because I stay up a little later. But when he home, baby, we in the bed for 8 o'clock. Okay, we some old heads. But that's why I've been able to do some later lives, y'all. So that's kind of a good thing to switch it up a little bit here and there. Hey, Roz. Hey, Giselle. Hey, Miss Coretta. Hey, Miss Marlo. Thank you. Hey, Queen Money. I don't know why I be getting tongue tied on your name. Because that D, that's what be throwing me off. So is it Queen D Money Sto Game? I be wanting to say Queen and Money. Shout out to you, my girl. Hey, Miss Rebecca. Hey, Tanya. Who else we got? Hey Terry, hey Kissy, Miss Deborah R, Toya Wilson, Jaisha, Miss Sharon in the building, Miss Diggs, my love, Lady Divine. We got Audra, Miss Rebecca Belton. Who else? Let me see, Miss Cantina, the real McCoy. Shout out to you, my love. Treasure Life, Mr. Reese, Miss Shari, Miss Angela Dickerson. It's all about God. It's in the building. Y'all coming in here fast, especially since I just threw this live up here like 20 minutes ago. Normally, you got to go at least 30 minutes ahead for the notifications to get pushed out, even though they still barely push my notifications out, which is crazy. Hey, Tennessee girl. Hey, Christina. You said I woke up just in time. I woke up. Not you woke up just in time. Hey, Miss Ramona. Hey, Essie Island. Regal Essence. I had to make me some what kind of tea is this? It's called throat coat, the lemon kind. And then I use another one. I forgot the name of it, y'all, because with this weather, it's constantly doing something to my voice. Like I don't have no voice control, and I like to sing, so I'm gonna have to start making tea instead of drinking coffee when I go live because the tea is better. You know, it got different things in it that help with your voice. So I done started back making my little tea. Hey, Miss Vet. Hey, Malibu Genie. Discussion board. Miss Yolanda, Lily in the building. Miss Lisa. We got Miss Marlo. Who else? Let me see. Michaela. Miss Charlene. Queen D Money. Okay, I got you, my girl. Hopefully I don't forget. Chosen by God. Miss Gloria Dent. We got Tokyo Blues. Who else? Let me see. Miss Dee Dee, Miss Angela B. Shout out to my members because y'all rarely miss. Big shout out to y'all. Hey, me, us. Hey, Miss Duncan. Miss Simone. Girl, as soon as I seen you live, you was live, clicked off TikTok. And then they don't have nothing going on, y'all. It's dry. Like, it is, the streets is really dry. And that's rare. Hey, Brandy. Hey, Miss Floria. Who else? Let me see. Nana Karen. Okay, look at y'all. We got how many people? 192 in here so far. Make sure y'all smash that like button for your girl. If you would like to donate to me monetarily, you can cash at me $sign Lupac1. Shout out to all my coffee people. It ain't many of y'all, but I am very appreciative of the ones who do, contribute to the coffee link. Um, you can also support the platform by getting a super chat or a super sticker. I do, set a goal every time I go live, but it's not mandatory. It is appreciated though, because it contributes to the revenue of this live stream, especially if the views is low, y'all. Like if we go live and we don't get many views, it's a big help when we get super chats and the super stickers. Just know that, okay? But you can also support by getting a membership. Shout out to all my members, days 1, 2s, and 3s. The love pot is still in motion, y'all. I've been receiving for everybody that's been sending. Just know that, we making it do what it do, okay? But definitely my son making all kind of noise. What is going on? Them cheer Lord have mercy. Make sure y'all hit that like button because that's free. You can't beat free. You cannot beat free, okay? I still gotta try to do my merch. I'm waiting on my little sister, but I might have to try to figure out how to do it myself because you can't depend on younger siblings. She be having so much going on with a whole lot of nothing going on. And she was supposed to do that for me, y'all. But child, that's like trying to chase a what's a fast animal? I can't even think of it. Hey CS. Okay, y'all. So this live came about because I, y'all know charges to my head, not my heart, but I rarely check my fan page messenger. Like I have to log into that messenger and I don't check it often because a lot of times it be so overwhelming. I have so many people messaging me at one time, and a lot of people are not privy to how I operate. I don't like being sent stuff where it's, people trying to talk about me or subs being thrown. I don't like to bring that into my energy, so I don't check a whole lot of messages, y'all. It's not to be ugly, but it's just to protect my peace. But I just so happened to check something today, and I had a inbox, and it was one of somebody's supporters. She said the lady said she watched me in the bushes all the time, and she is a Laonia supporter. She was like, "Pac, I think you should check this out because I don't like what I'm seeing. I've been watching," and she said for the longest she was supporting or whatever, but she's been watching, both sides or whatever, and she's seen this, and she was like, "I don't know how y'all missed this." And I was like, "Let me see what she got going on." So she sent me a little video clip, a little audio, y'all. Hold on. Let me pull it up. Thank you, Camille. Thank you for the super love. Who else? I was sending for the love file picture. Okay, do I have a mod in here? If I have a mod in here, put my Zelle if you don't mind. Hey Kelly, you say I know when I get my car out the shop, I'm gonna join the membership. I gotta get this car out. Girl, listen, handle your business first. That comes first. Okay, I can definitely wait. It's not mandatory, I promise. Just hit that like button and give me a view. Okay, it's equivalent. It is equivalent. Let me see. Let me go down. Hey, Miss Glenda Bride. Okay, y'all. Let me pull this up. It's not a long audio because it came from a live stream, and I probably need to go watch it in its entirety. But we're gonna play the part that was sent to me. So y'all know we just had the whole bullying campaign situation going on or whatever, with the petition and they're bullying me, they're bullying my children and all of these different things, child. Hey Melly. So let's play this. Thank you, sweet queen. Shout out to you. All right.
Page, so it don't matter. It ain't monetized. Okay, so you need to get it monetized, girl. You got 300,000 followers. What's wrong with you? Cause they be saying I be bullying people. I do be bullying people over there. But girl, honey, they be in my comments talking. I be like, I know that what you ain't talking to me looking like that, looking like your wig don't ran from your head. So I be trying.
So, like I said, y'all, it's a hold on, y'all. Let me see if my baby won't. Cam get on my nerves, y'all. Okay, I'm gonna replay it back, y'all, because like I said, it's not a long clip. I'm gonna probably go and watch it the live in its entirety, if it's still up, because it might not still be up. But basically, it's a live stream that Laonya did, and she had some other people. I'm not gonna name any names on the panel with her, and she was basically saying how she's not monetized on her personal page. Um, and she basically admitted to bullying people on that page. Hold on, let's run it back.
My personal page, so it don't matter. It ain't monetized. Okay, so you need to get it monetized, girl. You got 300,000 followers. What's wrong with you? Cause they be saying I be bullying people. I do be bullying people over there. But girl, honey, they be in my comments talking. I be like, I know that what you ain't talking to me looking like that, looking like your wig don't ran from your head. So I be trying.
Imagine not getting a page with over 300. Well, it's probably more than that now because this live stream was actually done last year. But not getting a page monetized because you are in the known of using that page to drag and bully people. That's some crazy work, baby. Like, exactly, Miss Marlena. I never, but you know what? This is what I get for not going and look for clips myself. Because I don't, when I tell y'all I don't watch her content, I don't watch her content. Everything that I have gets sent to me by sources. That's it. That's why a lot of times when y'all telling me about stuff, I don't be knowing about it. I have to pull it up or see it or somebody will send it to me while I'm on a live stream. So I don't watch her content like that. I really don't, unless it's something that is something crazy that didn't happen and I need to go verify for myself. Other than that, all my clips get sent to me. But I can't believe she said that openly. I could only imagine the things that has been said that we didn't catch. I'm gonna go watch this live. I'm gonna go watch it because I can only imagine some of the things that have been said that we actually did not catch, y'all. Just for her to say that is crazy work. Openly admitting that you be bullying people on your personal page with over 300K followers is some crazy work, baby. And that's the reason why you didn't get the page monetized. And that's one of her, y'all, one of her supporters sent me that. That's the crazy part. And she was like, can you please keep me anonymous? Of course I will. Because like I told you, I have a lot of people that watch in the bushes that support her. And they also watch my channel because they like the way I operate. I don't use profanity. I'm not over here dragging nobody or disrespecting nobody or anything like that. So they watch me. It's a good bit of them that watch me that then reached out to me and let me know they don't agree with everything, but they watch because of the way I run my platform. You say play it back. The ass had me go. Okay, I'm gonna play it again. Ham, y'all. Ham is crazy. Every time she take her shower, because of course she be using all my perfume. She come, Mama, smell me. I smell good, huh? That's what she can't tell me. You say, hey, I'm gonna do another Alicia Keys remix. She was just singing. I forgot what song she's made for me. You were made for me. She was singing that in the bathroom. She be singing just like me, y'all. Thank you, Miss Nina, for the super support, my love. You say thanks for always having the receipts to make it clear for the ones in the bag. Thank you. Okay, let me see. I'm gonna play it again for y'all. Thank you, Miss Kelly. I was gonna just put it in the video, but I said let me do a quick live because, like I told y'all, once I go on my vacation, baby, Pop gonna be off. Pop gonna be off for work. If I'm gonna try to put some videos together if I have time, but it ain't. It's kind of looking like I won't have time because we leaving Sunday.
My personal page, so it don't matter. It ain't monetized. Okay, so you can. You need to get it monetized, girl. You got 300,000 followers. What's wrong with you? Cause they be saying I be bullying people. I do be bullying people over there. But girl, honey, they be in my comments talking. I be like, I know that well you ain't talking to me looking like that, looking like your wig don't red from your head. So you know, I be trying. I be
bullying people, pulling people pictures off of their profile and showing it, embarrassing them on your. And this is the thing. It is different. It's one thing for somebody to say something to you in the comments, and then for you to pull their profile picture and post it on your page with all of those followers. That's a different. That's taking it to a whole nother level because opinions gonna be opinions. You have the right to ignore. Matter of fact, speaking of ignore, let me show y'all a few receipts that I found. I didn't have time to send these to my email, y'all. Thank you, Miss Tanya, for that Cash App blessing for that coffee. I appreciate you, my love. All right, hold on, y'all. Let me find it because it was one in particular that I wanted to. I'm gonna put a video together with some of these receipts. But this one, definitely, this one cosigns what I just played. So let's send this one to my email. Hold up. Hold on, y'all. Bear with me. Hit the like button while y'all wait. Let me see. Subject. Okay, it's another one I need to send so y'all can see. It's another one. Hold on, y'all. I'm coming. I'm sending some receipts to my email. Let me see. Where's that other one? It's in the comments. Okay, this is the one I need to take this lady name out because I don't want to show her, even though it's still gonna show, but oh well. I don't think nobody gonna go look for a lady in the comments, child. Okay, I'm gonna send this one too. Y'all need to see this. Let me see. Let me see. It's crazy because I was looking for a receipt yesterday while I was on live. Now, why I'm just seeing the doggone receipt, y'all? Why I'm just seeing the receipt now? Ain't that crazy? I told y'all when I ain't looking for the receipt, that's when I find it. All right, let me pull it up. And whoever just sent me that Zelle, I got it. I just received it. Okay, hold on, y'all. Let me put this up on the screen. This one open. Tab. One more. Wait, no, that's it. Okay. All right. Share screen. Let me see what I want to pull up first. I want to pull this one up first. So, y'all, this is a receipt that I found in my receipt folder where, it just kind of show character a little bit, right? So, and how she would respond to people. So when y'all see us saying that she would literally pop off on people who didn't say anything wrong, this is what we mean. And I done got a lot of people in my inbox over time that have been popped off on in the comments or, screenshots showing. I'm gonna try to find some more and make a video out of it. But the lady said, no disrespect, y'all. Watch. She says, sweetheart, you are a beautiful queen. Stop feeding off of negativity, grow in prosperity, love and pray for everyone, be Christ like. She responds and said, God told me to get my get back. See, this is the type of responses we would tell y'all about when we would say that, people wouldn't even be saying nothing crazy and she would be popping off on them. Let me see. Hold on. Let me pull up the other one. Okay. It was another girl told her to be humble. I gotta find that one. And she was like, nah. Hold on, y'all. Let me see. Okay, this is another one where a lady said, I didn't know you were so mean like that. Set an example for your kids. That's cruel. She says, oh, mother effing well. This is what we be talking about, y'all. This right here. So when you get on your platform and you try to present yourself as a victim and make it seem like people have been bullying you, that's crazy. It's easy to delete receipts, delete, post and delete, or go live and delete, go live from different platforms. This is why I say whenever I tell y'all Facebook followers are not privy to her behavior, this is what I mean. Because a lot of the things that she has done, she deleted. She deletes it. She go live on Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok, and pop off. And those live, if you privy to how those platforms run, then you know that I want to say after 24 hours, the live streams go away. If you don't delete them right after you go live, child. But that's why a lot of these people don't see her behavior, and y'all constantly see people saying, if y'all notice, when people be in RH comments and they're saying, he need to stop. You constantly talking about this girl. She done moved on with her life. She ain't doing nothing. She ain't bothering you. And then when they're not privy to the things that she's doing because she throws rocks and hides her hand. That's why they don't see nothing. And I constantly see people saying that. Oh, I didn't see that. Or I don't see nothing. I don't. It looks like to me she's just moving on with her life. Yeah, because you're not seeing the subliminals. You're not seeing the live streams that are done that are deleted right after because you're not following her on all platforms. That's why you're not seeing it. I clearly just played an audio for y'all where she admitted to bullying on her other page. And that's why she didn't get the page monetized. Because you can't do all of that when you're monetized. That's why she keep her Facebook page clean. Hey Miss Sandra, hey Miss Debbie. That's why she keep it clean. The big page that is. Thank you, Miss Audra, for that cash app blessing. I appreciate you, my love. That's why she keep it clean, y'all. Let me hold on. Let me pull this up. Let's show y'all some contradictions, some of the hypocrisy that she posts. Also, this is one where she shared this, and it says, "You don't have to slander who you disconnect from, just move on in peace. Well, we know that ain't the case. Hey, here's one more, y'all. One more. Let me show y'all this. Okay. This one says, do not repay evil with evil or insult with insult. On the contrary, repay evil with blessing, because to this you were called, so that you may inherit a blessing. Child. Whew. Y'all already know how it goes. Let me see what y'all talk about. Hey, Southern Girl. For the ones that's just coming in, let me play the audio again so y'all can hear it. Let me play it again. Hey, Jazz. True Slayer. Miss Sandra. Okay, let's run the audio back.
Personal page, so it don't matter. It ain't monetized. Okay, so you can't. You need to get it monetized, girl. You got 300,000 followers. What's wrong with you? Because they be saying I be bullying people. I do be bullying people over there. But girl, honey, I be in my comments talking. I be like, I know that what you ain't talking to me looking like that, looking like your wig done ran from your head. So you know, I be trying. I be.
Her version of people talking ish is them giving her constructive criticism, because not everybody that comments is a troll. Not everybody in y'all. I gotta find some of these receipts just to show y'all. Everybody that comments is not a troll. It done been a lot of instances where it's because what she fails to realize is, baby, your audience is older women. Majority of her audience is older women. So when they see certain things, and I ain't talking about like the ones that I ain't gonna even be petty, but most of her audience on Facebook is older, mature women, y'all. So they would give her constructive criticism, especially when she was going extremely hard. See, she don't go as hard as she used to um before, like how she used to in the saga. She done kind of tamed it down just a little bit. Now she does more of the subliminals and throwing rocks behind her hands and manipulating troops, child. But before, she would go really, really hard and people couldn't tell her nothing. You would have people telling her to cover up, stop showing so much of your body. No cuss words, no disrespect. And I seen one comment, and I have to find it. It's a screenshot where a man told her, "You're beautiful, sweetheart. Cover up. You don't have to show all of your body." And she said, "I'm working, old man. Go unfollow." Like she, it will be comments like that where people are just, being constructive. And if you're an influencer, you got to be able to take constructive criticism. You can't comment back to every single person in the comments or pop off on every single person. Like, that's crazy. You will run yourself rugged trying to do that. Social media is not made for everybody, y'all. Like, it is not. Matter of fact, I got an audio where she's saying that too. You say, there's an audio I remember with she and RH. I think he told her, "Did you forget how I met you? You were wearing the mop wigs." Really? I ain't heard that one. I did not hear that one. Okay, Tokyo, I got it, my love. See, whenever a Zelle notification pops up, it don't say who sent it. That's why I was like, whoever just sent that Zelle, thank you, because it don't show no name. I would have to log in to my account to see it. I have it through my bank. I don't have the actual app. Um, yeah, like that's crazy. You say life is gonna humble her, Janelle. It's her match. Definitely her karma. Definitely. If y'all was on my live stream yesterday, then y'all heard me play. Shout out to Queen Fee because she put it on the floor. Still waiting for her to unprivate that live, child. I need to watch that live in its entirety, baby. But she basically spoke on that phone call that was received a couple weeks ago, where a friend, is a mutual friend that was there, and I seen people putting the lady name in the comments. I do know who it is, y'all, but I was trying not to say her name. So That's why I didn't say her name. Because she ain't actually came out and said anything. So I try to respect people's boundaries, and that's why I didn't say her name on the live stream. But Queen Fee was basically letting it be known that this ain't that. This ain't that. It's not what y'all think it is, and it's other people who got the phone call also. And it's like they're being put in a compromising position where it's like, say something, don't say something. You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't want to be in that position. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I would not want to be in the known where it's kids involved and certain things are being done, conducted, and I just wouldn't want to be in that position because it's like, and let me speak. Uh, let's be transparent. Nobody wants to see and take lie on you out the situation because I know a lot of y'all gonna be like, well, this is lie on your pop. I'm speaking for all women. Nobody wants to see a woman lose their kids, right? But when it's at a point where kids are being deprived, neglected, and all of these different things, um they're in the presence of abuse, they're not being protected, and all of that. Like it's crazy. It's crazy because no kids deserve that. No kids deserve that. And as mothers, it is our job to protect our babies. If you don't protect them, who will? Especially when it's in the presence of your own home. Just like my home is my peace, it's also my baby's peace. They don't have to worry about nothing in this house. Nothing. Mentally, physically, none of that. What I look like making sure I'm good and they not straight. Child by. Everybody don't move like that. But if you and it's real sad when you think about it because it's like if you ain't protecting your babies, who is? Who is? Especially when you got so many people in the known of what's going on, and it's like, child, it's a sad situation, y'all. Real, real sad. Real, real sad. Hey, Cece the Queen. Let me see. Hold on. Hey, I'm chosen. Love you more, my girl. They better stop putting God in this foolishness also because ain't no God in this, baby. It's no God attached to chaos. He is not the author of confusion. You say, and it's sad that she calls them grandma. You think she'd be appreciative because she no longer has her mom to give her this wisdom. She just wants the dome. I agree. Like, here's the thing: you have to be mindful, and I'd be like, how do these people not see it's that she's talking about them too, right? When she says things about age and all of these, insults towards elderly women, just because you support her doesn't mean she's not referring to you as well. That's why if y'all notice, I'm real careful with my words because you never know who you could be offending. You never know. People take offense to stuff real quickly on this internet. So you might be trying to insult somebody else, but you could be offending your whole audience. And that's why I'm real mindful of the things that I say on my platform. And she's not, okay? She ain't. And they don't catch it, but a lot of other people do. When she out over there calling people old and just insulting people based on their age, it's like, baby, your audience is full of elderly women. Oh, you almost to croaking before me anyway. That's not just to that lady that she talking to. That's to all of y'all. If anybody is within that age range, guess what? She talking to you too. Because the only thing that stands between what she's saying is the fact that you supporting her. That's it. That's the only thing that's standing in between you and that insult. The support. Because if you say the wrong thing or what she can deem as wrong, because like I just showed y'all clear examples of people being very polite and she still popped off on them. So if you say anything that she does not agree with, you fall in that category. You fall in it regardless, if you ask me, because how can you not be offended if, oh, when she say old people, who you think she talking to? Who you think she talking to when she say stuff like that? You fall under that category, baby. And it's a blessing to get old. First of all, I never understood why she even say things like that, because it is a blessing to get to a certain age. That's the goal in life. The goal in life is to see a certain age. That way you can see your grandchildren be in good health, or able to spend time with your grandchildren, do activities with them, not be bedridden, or having all kind of health problems, because it comes with age and maturity. So I don't know if she speaks as though she's gonna be stuck in her 30s forever, and that's crazy work. And that's why when you hear elderly women say you better pray and hope you get to this age, that's that big dog talk. And that's a fact. Because everybody ain't so fortunate. It's like she don't think that you can actually be called home in your 30s. God could take you at any time. If they got infants passing on, who are you? If God is calling home infants, teenagers, people in their 20s, you think when you in your 30s, you an exception? Ain't nobody an exception. For all we know, we can go next week. It's about God's time, and we don't have no choice in that matter. Now there's certain things that you can try to do to prevent certain things, or prevent your expiration date from coming too soon based on health reasons. But things happen fast. I'm pretty sure anybody who passes on never expects it to happen when it happens. Ain't nobody expecting it, baby. That's the crazy part. Hey, Special K. Yes, y'all, hit the like button. It's no way we got 300 some people here and we barely at 200 on the likes, child. That's free, y'all. That is free. Okay? You can't be free. Hey, Miss Angela. Hey, Miss Ilka. Let's see. You say Yes Pac is on another CC channel. Saw it just last week. She cut it off when he said that. Cut it off when he said that. Wait, send it to me, Essie Island, because I didn't see it. Send it to me. Send it to me in my inbox. I did not see that, girl. Let me see. I want to play. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to keep up with y'all in these comments. She don't know him that well to have him around her daughter. It's a lot of women like that, unfortunately. You say, please don't talk about my fat back and my dreads are not dirty. I do not. Wait. I do need to wash my hair though, and my feet big too, and I need to. What? Where did it come from? Come on now, I'm chosen. You know I ain't saying nothing like that. Okay? That's why I was confused. Like, what? Who said that? Who told you that? You say I keep saying if everybody was 32 years old who has opinions like on you that doesn't like, then what? She's stuck in Arrested Development. Listen. And that's the crazy part. Like, it's relating to all of y'all. You don't get to be old being no fool, Richard Pryor. Big facts. Big facts. How can you not be offended if somebody is saying, you closer to your you know what bed than I am? How can how can any of her supporters not be offended by that? That's the part I don't understand, because she's talking to elderly people as a whole. Is you can't be, it's not an you're not an exception just because you support her. Now, if she's speaking directly, here's the thing. If she's speaking directly to the person that she's speaking to, she insulting them personally, like saying, or directly, oh, you fat, you this, you that, you ugly, your wig bad. Now that's different. But when you start saying, y'all old people this, y'all old people that, da 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 da, and y'all close, that's first of all, mentioning anything surrounding DEATH and elderly people is crazy in the first place. That's crazy to even say that. Because you're not an exception to the rule, baby. I would hope you don't think you're that favored by God to where He gonna have you living forever. None of us is that privileged. We all think we're God's favorite at the end of the day, if we really want to keep it above. We all think that. So that should tell you something. If everybody thinks they're God's favorite, then guess what? It's no exception. Everybody has a relationship with God. You don't get to do people wrong and think that you won't be receptive of some type of karma. Karma ain't just for the people that you beef with or you dislike or whatever. You got to answer for your actions too. Everybody has. And we done seen a whole lot of bad things be done at your hands. So is there no karma? We child, we already know Janashras is a part of that karma. That done been showcased all over the internet. Um, hey, Luscious Lip, you say, let's see, hold on. You say her neck is saying, telling her real age, the neck don't lie. It looks so, y'all crazy. Hey, MC Zora. You say, hey, Pop, my beautiful neighbor, and finally off work so I can attend more of your lives. Keep popping off. You're truly the GOAT with facts. Thank you, my love. Thank you, Miss Evian, for that super support. I appreciate you. All see she cooked something because everybody was talking about it. I'll be watching now. I wonder why none of them picked up on the fact that her daughter told her that Ja came into her room. It's not that they didn't pick up on it. They don't care. That's the difference. They don't care. Because I seen some people arguing about it in some comments. Was it the other day? Somebody brought it up, and of course, trolls that act on her behalf was like, well, y'all saying this and that, but da-da-da-da. I don't even think they listen to it, to be honest. These people don't care, y'all. That's the crazy part. They don't care. See, stuff like that is a red flag to real mothers. Mothers who protect their kids at all costs. When you don't care about stuff like that. See, something like that would have been very alarming to me. Had my child would have told me that, baby, we got to sit down. We got to talk about this. Like, no. Because everything ain't an innocent moment. Some things, sometimes God will give you certain, when you pray and ask God to give you certain signs regarding anything, you can't ignore the signs once they're given. Everything shouldn't be swept under the rug, especially when it comes to men. Just because you want a man in your life, baby, no. Nope, nope. And it could have been an innocent moment, but let's still check it out. Let's make sure it was an innocent moment, right? Let's make sure. Let's not just try to brush our child off or make her think something otherwise when she was the one who experienced it. That's not cool. That is not cool, especially when your child is telling you this is what it is. Okay, I was there. But hey, like I said, y'all, everybody ain't the same when it comes to parenting, unfortunately. With age comes wisdom. She better hope she sees it. Yep, that's true. Michelle saying I'm 57. Hey, Special K. Look, y'all both comment right under each other. And for the longest, I was confused. I was like, wait, that's not the same Special K. It's two of y'all. You say age shaming is just as wrong as fat shaming. Big facts. Big facts. And that's something I would never do. Because now, don't get me wrong. I'm going to always keep it a buck, y'all, because I didn't say it a few times. I'm very disappointed in these elderly women acting the way they act. Because where I'm from, I'm used to, my elders behaving a certain way. But that's different from age shaming and you know what I'm saying, just being outright disrespectful or thinking you are above people. Why I don't know, child. But it is very disheartening to see women, your mother and aunties, ages or whatever, acting a certain way when you're not used to that type of behavior. Like, no, that's crazy. Thank you. I'm chosen, my love. You said she be insulting her supporters. I was being funny. Oh, I figured you was. I figured you was. Ah, Martha Blanca says pay pocket says she's calling people old, but her daddy older than all of us. Child, listen, Linda. Let me play this for y'all. Hold on, let me pull it up, y'all. This wasn't in the rotation, but I want to play it. So y'all gotta give me a second to pull it up. Oh, I got a little headache. Because I listened to it earlier. Hold on, y'all. Let me see if this is it. All right, this is it.
Simply log off or get off, block the person, remove the person, don't go looking for it, whatever it may be. But some people don't know how to do that. So I said all that to say, there's a lot of people out here that cannot handle social media.
Let me run it back.
Simply log off or get off, block the person, remove the person, don't go looking for it, whatever it may be. But some people don't know how to do that. So I said all that to say, there's a lot of people out here that cannot handle social media.
And you're one of them. Clearly. It's obvious. Because there's no way, listen, child, ain't no way in HELL or earth, on earth or heaven, I would be on the internet. Let me say this. I would be on vacation, worried about what some people is saying on the internet. I wish I would. Y'all know anytime I had to address anything, it was by choice. One, because it took a while for me to even address some things, and it was by my own time. I don't rush. I don't move for nobody. One. That's why when they be saying, "Oh, RH got a battery in their back," and child by my own man can't put no battery in my back. My daddy can't put no battery in my back. I move at the beat of my own drum, and I wish I would go on vacation and come back on here to address some BS. It's not gonna happen. She did that, like she was posting in her story left and right. Whenever her and Janostrils was in wherever they went on their last trip, child. Girl, you can't even enjoy your vacation worrying about some internet BS. That is crazy. Then want to get in on her story and say, "Oh, I'm not bothered," and this and that. Child, sometimes you can say you bothered without even saying it. Ain't no way. As if the internet ain't gonna still be there when you come off vacation. That's the crazy part. Hey Kimberly W. Shout out to you, sweet queen, 6-month member. I love you the long way also, my girl. Hey, living life 84. Let me go down. I'm trying to keep up with y'all in these comments. Uh, Tell me something good. Look at you. You say throughout this entire song, I've never heard any way about her passing away. I was floored when I heard that come out of her mouth. She don't care. She do not care. Hey T Nice. Hey Miss Michelle Spike. You first of all, stuff like that scare me anyways. That's why you would never hear me saying stuff about a person passing on or anything like that, because words hold power, and I'm a firm believer in that. And that's another reason why I'm cautious on the things that I say and speak over people. Even when I'm mad, y'all. because words hold a lot of power. And if you know God, you really know God, you know He exists, then you got to know the devil is real. You got to know karma is real. So you got to be careful. A lot of times I be looking at some of these people, and I'm like, bro, they cannot really believe in God. Because if you did, certain things you wouldn't do. When you know God is real and you had an experience with Him to know He's real, certain things you just won't do because you know He's real. That'd be crazy to me. That is crazy. Child, she is only saying what has been said to her. She is 100% copycat. Um, Let me see. You say she trying to cook and bring the other kids over, John, after what FNCC said about her, especially female. Y'all, I had said something about that on one of my other lives where I was like, okay, they had. This is why I feel like he be doing stuff on purpose, y'all. You can't tell me that turtle, that ninja turtle, don't be doing stuff on purpose because ain't no way you on a live stream, right? And people can clearly see that she's there. We know the babies is gonna be there. And we can only assume and hope that the other 4 kids will be there, right? So you go in the kitchen, still on live, and you count out 8 little chicken wings in front of the live stream. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Knowing doggone well that is not enough food to feed a family. I'm not even gonna say 8 because babies, newborns don't eat real food yet. But even 6, that's not enough. So it makes you wonder. And then if people say, well, what if her other 4 wasn't there? Well, who they was with is the question. If she over there, where are the babies? Where are the kids? Why are they not with her? Is the question. So every time we're gonna go to his house, we ain't gonna bring our cheering. Y'all got come on now. But 8 chicken wings. My 16-year-old eat 4 or 5 by himself. Unless we gotta make it stretch. Listen, maybe they gotta make it stretch. Everybody get a wing. And if you lucky, you get a half of one to add to the one you had. That's what you give. And Denashus look like he could eat about 5 or 6 by himself. So it's giving them wings was just for him. Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's giving, make sure you cook for your babies before you leave because he ain't going to feed them when they get there. That's what it gave to me. Hey, Miss Ann. Let me see. Not how long she could be 32. Y'all crazy. But he be telling on her. I'm sorry. The last time they went live together when she was over there, he was the one who let everybody know that the kids wasn't there. Somebody asked, and this is the thing, y'all. This is how you know he do certain things to embarrass her. And it's sad because as your man is supposed to protect you, not constantly give trolls and other people things for you to be embarrassed by. That's some crazy work. Because they was on live. Well, he was on live. She was in the background. And he was trying to sell his body butter, of course. And that was not long after the whole engagement ring situation. And people was all in the comments telling him congratulations on your engagement when y'all getting married. He ignored every one of those comments. And I even showed y'all, because we reviewed the video, I showed y'all where he was reading the comments, because he even read the troll comments. Somebody in the comments, a troll said, listen to that with that old witch in the background with that evil laugh. He read it. He was reading the comments. Even the ones that was people saying stuff about them not showing the baby. So he's seen the ones where they were saying congratulations, because they had started coming in back to back. They had started coming in back to back, y'all. People saying congratulations on engagement, congratulations, whatever. And when they started coming in more, he hurried up and ended the live. because he was like, all right, y'all, I got 10 more minutes on the live stream, then I'm gone. Y'all get this sale, catch this sale. And when those congratulatory comments started coming in, he hurried up and jumped off. He jumped off in a good 4 minutes. He ain't give it 10. He did not give it 10. And somebody else in the comments asked, where are her other kids? He said, oh, they at her house getting ready for school. I said, child, you know doggone well she wouldn't have wanted him to say that, because people already be saying stuff about them never being around. So that's how I say, he says certain things that he a little slow and he don't think about what he say, or he's intentionally doing it. Because this is what I say, y'all. They might be together or whatever, but if you a man, do we have any men in the chat? The Bible says, season your words with salt. Okay, let them know, Special K. Hey, Valena. Do we have any guys? Oh, my bro Terry. You still in here? I ain't at the bottom of the comments. But if we have any guys in the chat, Terry included, my bro, of course, let me know, because I'm a woman. And I feel like men and women think differently. But when it comes to a situation where you with a woman and y'all relationship is toxic, right? And you know, in one of the episodes where y'all break up or whatever, y'all have a little back and forth, whatever you want to call it, and that woman goes extremely low. I'm talking about low to the point where, like their situation, where she comes on social media, accuses him of a bruise, basically tries to take his livelihood, saying the body butter is cheap and it came from another manufacturer. All he doing is mixing it with the oil and putting it in little jars, and basically just threw salt on all of his stuff. Went against everything that he was building, knowing his business is near and dear to his heart, child. Because I heard him say that on the podcast that they did on his episode where he had on the podcast. So if a woman do all of that to you and you take her back, don't you keep that in the back of your mind? Are y'all forgiven? Are y'all forgiven to the point where y'all let it go completely? Or y'all keeping it in the back of y'all mind and probably doing certain things to get some get back? Because that's what it gives with them. It gives that he do certain things to get back at her. He tries not to make it obvious, but the people who get it get it. People who can see outside of the context and within, and know that he's being spiteful. Because I can see when people do certain things, and that's why I was just saying, like him answering certain comments on the live stream, him reading comments where they're dragging her, like you ain't gonna read the comment where they saying congratulations on the engagement, but you gonna read the comment where somebody's saying, listen at that evil witch laughing in the background. That's the one you gonna read. Okay, that's why I say, you cannot tell me that this man has forgiven her to the point where he don't care about all the things that she did to him on social media. And that's why I want a man's perspective, because it was enough to make RH leave her. The things that she did to him on social media made him in the marriage. See, with Janashos, it's a little different because she's beneficial to him financially. So it's a little different. It's a little harder to drop your bag. To drop a bag. It's a little harder to drop a bag, especially when you can get pretty much any and everything that you want from this individual. It ain't too many people that's gonna throw that type of bag in the trash or to the road, you know. So with RH, he had his own. And he felt like his peace was way more valuable than anything she could have ever done for him moving forward. So it was easy for him to make that decision. And that's why I say, RH was tired, because that man sacrificed his whole livelihood and brand just to get away from her. Just to get away from her. Because think about it, y'all. Had RH would have forgiven her, the circumstances would be completely different right now. Think about it. Look at how it's going for Janashos. Everybody, she done told the whole world that this man is an abuser. He spit on her, he choked and all of that. And nobody's talking about it. They talked about it a little bit in that moment. You even had people that was defending him. They were so tired of her BS. Somebody told you to get away from her. Told you to leave her alone. You see what she did to her husband. You had people that was even in defense of him because you only get one time to cry wolf on the internet, and that's why I say I feel like she didn't uh used up all of her chances at this point. She didn't use them up. People just tired. They are tired. Take the R out of it. TIED. They tired me. So it's at a point where if she was to come back to the internet trying to expose him on some get back type stuff, people, of course, they gonna listen because people like drama, they like toxicity, but ain't nobody rallying behind her in defense of her. I don't care, child. That man could black her eye, and I guarantee you, probably nobody gonna rally behind her because when people was telling her to get away from that abusive situation, she wanted people to mind their business. If y'all remember when she came out here exposing him, you had people trying to say we were bad people for not jumping on him. Oh, y'all gonna wait till something happen, or y'all the type of women that don't say nothing or that'll cover up for a man and da 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 da. I'm like, this is the most backwards shit ever. People were literally, when they finally wanted to speak up for her, we was the problem because we was tired. Because we had already been putting it out there for a whole year. So now because we want to mind our business, for the most part, now we're bad and we cover up for abusive men, right? Because now you want the team, you want the advocates on your side. But the minute y'all make up, you want everybody to shut up, act like it's in the past, it's old, even though it could be a couple months old, or it's old, and I ain't the same person. If life don't work like that. Some people take their advocacy for real. Everybody ain't out here playing baby boy. Some people don't play around with the DV situations. Like, no, that's not cool. Everybody ain't out here 1 minute saying DV is real and y'all better take it serious and I'm collecting receipts, and then the next minute posting a baby boy quote in the storyline laughing about it. Oh girl, we didn't 20 minutes ago we fought. We was tearing it down. The police was called. This is us 20 minutes later laughing watching a TV show. Who do that? That's some stuff you do when you young. Because we all done made mistakes, y'all. We all done made mistakes in our late teens, early 20s, before the kids, maybe one child, where, that toxicity was cool because you didn't know no better. But when you are a mom, when you in your 30s and you got a lot of relationship experience, years long, it don't matter how many partners you had, it's about the years. You could have one relationship partner, but if you've been with that person for 10, 15, 20 years, baby, that's enough experience for you to know better. So when she be out here trying to downplay, oh, I only had 3 real relationships, but I was with this one since I was 16 to 20 something, and then I got with my husband and I was with him for 6 years, and now that's more than enough experience in a relationship to know better. To know, first of all, you don't need a relationship to know right from wrong. Period. Don't nobody need to be in a relationship to know what's right and what's wrong. That's crazy to me. With the ones who be making excuses and enabling behaviors. Where they do that at? Because I'm from the era where the minute you open them up and you can pop out a baby, you grown. You grown. You want to move grown, you want to act grown, you going to be grown. And you going to handle your responsibilities. That's the type of generation I grew up around. Everybody ain't coddled. Everybody don't don't have that privilege to be coddled and can constantly make all kind of mistakes and still be coddled. Where they do that at? Especially when kids are in the midst. You can't give a grown mother that type of privilege when they have children. That's not cool. That's not cool. Because that's like saying bump the kids. She can make all the mistakes she wants. We don't care. The child. Ooh, I don't get it, y'all. Special case, I think he's behind all of this mess. He's manipulative to me. He is. And let me tell you how. Let me tell you how I know for a fact, right? And this ain't even to excuse her behavior. Because to be honest, after at this point, I think they're one and the same. Because anytime you come out on social media and you say the things that you said and put out there and you stay with that person and you try to act like, oh, social media just be taking my words and flipping them. Matter of fact, let me show y'all another receipt. Hold up. Every time I think about something, I think about a receipt, y'all. Let me see. Hold on. Because I had screenshot this receipt last night and I wanted to show y'all. This came from another creator's page. Shout out to this creator. Well, Laonya actually commented on her page. Let me find it. Okay, this is it. Let me send it to my email. Yeah, she commented on this creator's page under her, because the creator did a video on it. This is when she was out here, doing all of that extra ish. Hold on, let me send it. My email. Speech. Um, I found this too. I'm gonna have to show y'all this. Hold on, let me cover her face. Hold on. Give me a second. Bear with me. Okay. Now I'm gonna send it to my email. I don't know why my voice wanna crack. I just been drinking my tea. Love. Okay. I'm gonna soon be done, okay? Let me see. Hold on, y'all. Mommy go soon be done. Let me take this off so I can add the other screen. I was supposed to be on here an hour, y'all. Just an hour. All right. Thank you. Let me see. Hold on. Open a new image. Was my baby ready to get in the bed with her mind? My fiance not here to see with me. She is spoiled. And she don't like going to bed without me. She likes to cuddle with her mind. He said he is extremely vindictive. She is in trouble, serious trouble. He already told her he would listen and nobody would find. And y'all, if y'all remember, whenever she showed those receipts, um, was it on Instagram, I think, where she was showing his text messages. Remember when she had came out here that first time, no, that second time. She didn't expose him like 3 times. The second time she came out here and she double back the next day and she apologized to him. And you remember she had edited the post like 5 or 6 times, the paragraph. Well, the third time she came out here and exposed him, she was showing the text messages between him and her where he was texting her, telling her what to put. Oh, this ain't gonna work for me. Put it like this. And he was like, the therapy is at the back of my mind right now. What's on the front is you fixing this and this social media stuff. So he was manipulating her in the messages, basically saying, I'll go to therapy, but you gotta fix what you broke on social media. In so many words, that's what he was saying. I was like, wow, that's some crazy work, child. So let me show y'all this. Pull this up. I'm gonna soon jump off here so I can get my face. So shout out to this channel. So this channel did a video on her. If y'all remember this video right here, she was talking about, having your receipts, keeping your receipts and all of that. And as you could see on the screen, it was one of your screenshots that she posted where she said, him, I don't give a F about baby A since it's a girl. Laugh a lot, I'm just playing. And then she said, everything is not a joke. There's truth in the joke, right? So she commented under this creator's channel and said, never said I lied. I said the situation was over exaggerated by social media, but have at it. Y'all gonna make up what the F y'all want anyway. So the person says, let me read this part first because this one came first. She said, how did social media exaggerate the situation when you painted Janashos as the bad person? And then she says, and I get it, Laonya. I'm not against you at all. I don't have a dog in this race. I'm trying to understand your approach to your situation because it was bad. Let me take it off because I don't like sharing people's stuff. But it was very confusing. And I'm like, every time she come out here, when she tries to correct what she did because she be doing it for him, she blames it on social media as if social media made her do it, as if people are twisting her words when no, people are putting it out exactly the way you put it out and questioning it, dissecting it. How can people exaggerate you saying that he said he don't give a F about baby A because it's a girl? How can people I don't get it. And if y'all notice, she say that a lot, that people overly exaggerate what she say or twist it and turn it into something else. How? When it's presented the exact way you put it out there. That's what you call gaslight. And that's why when I say they are one and the same, I mean just that. Because he doing it to her and she doing it to social media. Hey, just Jules. She showed did, Special K. She showed did. Let me get to the bottom. Thank you, one of a kind, for that super sticker. I appreciate you, my love. You say, tell me something good. Say a lot of us have been in a DV situation, and she is sitting in our face line and playing games. Some people don't make it out alive from either side of the saga. The same people defending her. Yup, exactly. That's the part. That's what I don't like. Don't play with it. If you want to be in a toxic relationship, have at it, but keep it off the internet because you playing in people's faces. You're trying to 1 minute you're trying to act as if you're the face of DV victims, telling lying to people saying you're going to help them. Create warehouses to house women and kids trying to get out. I'm provide resources. You created a whole Facebook page that doesn't get any activity. You got women that have been complaining about it because you don't take it serious. That was one of the reasons why Auntie stopped supporting her. I played that clip when Auntie said it. Auntie said she don't take DV serious. She said one of the main things that turned her away, that was a red flag, was when she started antagonizing RH on social media. And she said she's not a good person behind the scenes. She said she's not a good person. She's not a honest person, and something else. Not good, not honest, and she's not humble. Auntie said that. So, and that's why I say it's a whole lot of people that have been connected to her behind the scenes and they have nothing good to say. And that's crazy. Especially when you're painting yourself to be a certain way on social media. Let me show y'all this receipt. My baby right there breathing over me, child. Ready to get the baby. Her mind. Let me see. So I found this, y'all, in my receipts also. This was a post she made October 19, 2019, her RH, where she said, if loving you is wrong, then I don't want to be right. With the emojis, I swear to God, I ain't never experienced no love like this except the love from my children. That's interesting. And you know, if you followed them, before the separation, it was a lot of things that she would say when she would go live. Because y'all remember when the separation first happened or whatever, once she knew that RH was not reconciling with her, she tried to paint a narrative that he would be making her post certain things on social media. And I'm not saying that's not completely false or not true, because he's the mastermind behind making it big on social media. He helped her get to where she at. So it is certain things that he's going to tell you to post to make sure it do numbers. It do numbers. How can you even be against it? At one point you was for it because you was married to him. You had no problems. It didn't become an issue until y'all broke up, right? And this is, mind you, this is a man that you married twice and you wanted to reconcile with even after the separation. She still wanted her marriage after all the damage she had caused. That's the crazy part. But you can't, for instance, okay, you could say that about certain posts and statuses that's being made, but you can't say that when it comes to you going live and praising your husband. That's a whole different thing. And the crazy part is, what people fail to realize is, if she say everything was fake, then that means she's a liar, right? If everything you ever portrayed as far as your marriage is concerned was fake or for the internet, then that makes you a liar, because you came out here praising it up. Praising it up. So either way it go, it don't look good on your behalf. Even though we ain't crazy, the girls and the guys who get it, get it. And everybody ain't crazy, everybody ain't slow. Ain't no way somebody is staying with somebody for no 6 years and it's all bad. I'm sorry. It's not gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen. Because you ain't nobody being forced to stay. That's the thing. Because we all know that RH had been talking about divorce since the first year. After the first year they had been married, that man was already talking about divorce. So clearly it wasn't too good on his end either. That's the crazy part. But anyways, y'all, I would have stayed a little longer, but my baby ready to go to bed. So I'm about to get up off of here. I'll be back tomorrow, probably after my nail appointment. Gotta get my nails done in the morning. But I will be back tomorrow with you guys. I don't know exact time yet, y'all, but I'll be back live. We'll probably do a part 2 of this one. Yeah, we'll do a part 2 of this live for tomorrow. I love y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed this little quick one too. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye, y'all.
That goes by. People always ask me why black holes. Listen up, baby girl, shit, I'm about to let you know why I always out of black holes. Whoa. They talking shit up in my comments. Yeah, they don't know, but I'm about to block them. Cause every day, I block hoes. They be being shady, yeah. Whoa. Cause you know I block hoes, baby. In different area codes, baby. You never know, but I block